The Quick Access Toolbar is a set of shortcut keys which can be found in the upper left corner of your Excel screen. By default, this is Save, Undo, and Redo, but this can be customized to your liking. Just click the drop-down arrow right after the last shortcut key, then tick the commands which you want to be included in your Quick Access Toolbar. Typing cell phone numbers or any number that starts from 0. When we are typing a number starting with 0, Excel automatically removes that 0 and then presents the rest of the numbers. To make that 0 appear, just type the symbol apostrophe first on the cell and then type the numbers as usual. Want the values you've just copied be pasted in a different orientation? Instead of typing the values, we can just copy them and use the paste special function transpose. To do this, first we have to copy the figures we want to transpose. Then go to our destination cell. Right-click, select Paste Special, then click the Paste Special link at the bottom for more options. This will prompt a dialog box. From the dialog box, tick Transpose and then OK. Now, the values which was previously listed in rows are now in columns. Time saved. Need a specific format for items like email addresses of employees? For example, we want this specific format. First letter of first name dot surname at pvots.com. In the cell right next to the surname, we will type our desired format of the email. First letter dot surname at pvots.com. Then enter. Let's go to the second one. Then enter the exact same format. In this case, we have just typed the first letter of the name, but Excel already provided us with a suggestion for autofill. To follow this suggestion, we have to strike the Enter key. Excel will populate the remaining cells in the format we've provided. Want standardized data in certain cells? Data validation will work the magic. Let's select the cell we want to limit data entry, then go to Data tab and select Data Validation. The Data Validation dialog box will then appear. In the Allow section, we can choose on how we want to limit data entry. In this case, since we want to limit data entry to a list of levels, thus we select List. Then, on the Source section, we can type the options we want or select the cells of our reference range. Then click OK. Now, the data entry on these cells are limited to rank and file, supervisory, and manager. eDate is a function that adds a specified number of months to a date. This is helpful when you want to return a date that is in the future or the past. Just type eDate, open parenthesis, select the reference cell, comma, then the number of months to the future or to the past, a positive 1 for future dates, and a negative number for past dates. Then close parenthesis. This formula will then return a date value. To make this value into a date, just change the number format to a short date or a long date. Did you know that the status bar actually provides some data regarding the cell or cells you highlighted? Yes, no formula needed. Just highlighting the cells will make Excel populate some data regarding the cells you've selected. For a range of numbers by default, it shows the average, count, and sum of all the cells selected. However, this can be customized. Just right-click into the status bar. Then the list of all possible information will appear. Just tick the items you wanted to appear in the status bar. Do you have some confidential information that you want to be hidden without hiding the column or columns where those data are located? We can hide those information using the number format tool at Home tab. Highlight the confidential cell or cells, go to Home tab, click the drop-down arrow in the number format tool, then select More Number Format. This will prompt the Format Cells dialog box. Click Custom, then type 3 colon, then click OK. Now, the confidential data will not be seen from the screen. The only way it can be seen is through the formula box above the column headers. When you need to analyze quickly a set of data, just click this icon that will appear at the bottom right corner after highlighting the range of cells. Here, you can customize the table based on format, view and create suggested charts, do simple computations, and even generate a pivot from your selected table. Have you been experiencing too much lags, or your file is not responding many times a day? Your file may be too heavy. We can solve that by saving your file as a binary file. A binary Excel file could be significantly smaller than a normal Excel file since some of its components are compressed. To do this, just click Save As in the File menu, then change the Save As type into an Excel binary workbook. Then save. Your file will now be significantly smaller and faster. Just be aware that binary Excel files will not open in Excel 2003 or earlier versions due to compatibility issues.